reefer louder than a speaker. Yeah, my niece is hanging with the Beatles. If you ever find a better keeper, 37 cameras for the sneakers. Going out like Arthur Benny Siegel.
Hello. What's up, everybody? Welcome. Hey, it's WWTA Gaming. I thank you all for showing up. Hey, look, yeah, I haven't done any crazy things with these videos. I haven't been getting that much content out like I should be. Please forgive me. I will be working harder on getting content out, but right now I'm playing content. I gotta find time to get to all these things. So I got into the sync, played the game Synced, Synced, I believe. Had a few thoughts on that. I'm not too hyped up about that game. Not too impressed at the moment. It's kind of, it's not flavorful. I would say it's not too flavorful. So, anyways, I moved off from that, and I moved into messing around with Grand Theft Auto Online. And if you saw the past video, I'm highly excited about that game. I'm learning so much, and I can't get the fact that as far as gaming goes, that is really like an MMORPG. It's like a looter shooter. It's like a arcade racing game. It's that game encompasses so much, and I'm amazed at Rockstar. Now, I know everybody's talking about, Grand Theft Auto 6, and I'm sure that would be excellent to see them working with a newer version of Grand Theft Auto with new tech. I would love to see it running on something like, what is this, Unreal 5. Right? I don't know what it's running on now. I have to look it up. But if you've already know what it is, put in the comments below. But I'd have to look it up. But the way the gaming software and hardware is changing and technology, we're seeing so much more capabilities with gaming. So I want to talk about, for instance, playing on the PC, because I play games on the PC. I'm not playing on the console. I did notice though with Grand Theft Auto, they had that upgrade, next gen upgrade that came out, and it kind of got it close. There was a few different things different than PC has, but it got it real close to looking as good as PC does. So most of you might know, but if you don't know, the difference between a PC and a console is you're customizing your basically your gaming hardware and software. You're customizing that, right? Of course, a computer you can do more things with, but for the gaming experience, because most people build their computers to run games and possibly also edit videos, obviously. So when you look at the PC, you can constantly upgrade it. It's not like a PlayStation or an Xbox. You got to wait for another console. So when you talk about PC, it's really just swapping out hardware, and then you're upgrading your software, which you get AMD updates all the time, NVIDIA software updates all the time, and as they advance their technology, you're the first to get it. You're on PC. Consoles have to come into it later after everything is tested and everything else. Then they're pretty much making a new console unless there's an update they can do, and that means they have to have the hardware capable of running it, which is why we get into next gen, which is what you're hearing now with Xbox and PlayStation. They're running new hardware so they can use and take advantage of this new technology. Woo! That was a lot, brother. Did you get it all out? Yes, I did. Woo, man, I got it all out. All right, so check it. All right, so moving along, let's talk about GTA. So with GTA, you have, with NVIDIA and then with Radeon's cards, you have the ability to lower your resolution and upgrade the graphics to give you more frames per second. As they're working with that technology, it's only getting better and better and better. So with computers, even if you don't have a high and powerful computer, as long as you got the right hardware, you'll be able to run gaming great. And so you don't really need to have a 4,000 or 5,000 piece of machinery, because most of us can't afford to do that. But most of us can take, anywhere from six, seven, eight, $900 and build a decent PC to game with, as long as we get the right hardware. And as they're increasing the software and technology, as they perfect it, it's working out in our favor even more. Now, what has all this got to do with Grand Theft Auto? So, because Grand Theft Auto is a pretty big game and it's an old game, obviously, it looks great and it's appealing because of all the different things you can do in the game. And like I said, that's where I'm at right now. I'm having a great time with the game. It's very hilarious though, because it's online. So when you're minding your business, like you're leaving the shop after hooking up a car, and then you want to take the car to your garage and park it, and boom, somebody blows you up. It's aggravating, but at the same token, it's online and it's essentially PvP. So obviously people can do that like you can do it too. I'm not going to say I condone the behavior, but what I will say is when somebody attacks me, I feel like I need to just go on an attack spree and do the same thing. It doesn't make it right, does it? No, it doesn't make it right. It might have relieved a little bit of stress. Well, did it? Just a little bit. But nonetheless, those things happen and it's a part of the game. And I understand why some people might get aggravated and leave the game for that. But remember, it's just a game. It's not real. Don't have to take it that serious. So anyways, as I'm moving through this game and enjoying it and learning it, I'm learning that, wow, I gotta make money. And just as I'm making money, I try to enjoy the game as well. So I try to get into different aspects of the game. I don't know technically how many people are playing on the PC, but it seems like a fair enough amount of people are playing the game every time I get online. So I think it's doing pretty good. I'm definitely enjoying doing missions and a lot of the multiplayer content. I really enjoy that stuff. I actually enjoy driving the roads, and like I said, when it comes to the graphics, I'm still testing and tuning, and it gets better, and sometimes I mess it up. But as you're tuning these things on a PC, you find yourself in a spot where it's like, wow, the game looks great, it runs great, I really enjoy the game, and how come nobody else is doing this? Again, if you're working on Rockstar, if you're working on GTA 6, and you're going to run it on new software or something, and it's going to be running on this new hardware, so we're going to get a whole revamp look, that's awesome. But if you aren't, it's okay. It's okay. You can continue to work on this game because it's great. And I know if you're on console, you don't get the best looking, but it's gotten better with that update. From what I saw, the comparisons, I've seen a lot of comparison videos, and it's close. I would only imagine that while they're working on the game, that they continue to add more missions, because that's great. They keep the way they roll content in the game. It's running around the clock. If you're a multiplayer online and you want to do online free roam stuff, there's a lot of that stuff going on. The ability to make 2 times the money and all these other different things with the different events they're having. Rockstar does a really great job of keeping up with that stuff. So it's always keeping you busy doing something. You know what I'm saying? So, the game's looking great. It's playing great. Not too many people are making games like this. I just don't understand why. But just the way the game looks, I mean, it's amazing. And I'm definitely enjoying my time. It's a lot of things. It's not that you could really say the game really needs improvements. I can't say that. I can just say that it's got tons of content. We all enjoy content. And, it's I've seen mods though. And I'll say this, I've seen mod videos, and I know modding is just some of the worst stuff. It is. I think there should be a test realm version of the game made for modders, okay? That's it, just a test realm made for modders that you can install on your platform or your PC, and then you can live in that world and mod. And then I think that Rockstar should then buy those mods that you've created. Go in and make sure there's no corrupt stuff inside those mods. I'm sure you all are aware of that graphic mod that was killing people's or deleting people's files, right? I'm sure you've all seen that. But I think that Rockstar should take advantage, pay these creators, get a public test realm for modders version of your game for modders, and then pay them when they come up with these amazing mods, and then you go in, clean up, make sure there's nothing corrupt in there, and then bring that online to your game. I think there should be an on-off feature which allows realism in the game, because I looked at those mods, and not only was the realism looking awesome as far as the graphics, but to hear that their realism helps the police act a certain way, it helps the AI drivers act a certain way. That code would be great for Grand Theft Auto Online. It would be great. So I don't know. I think the Rockstar has, just like most games that have a modding community, you have employees at your fingertips. You should probably pay them for producing content and upgrades for the game, because they're doing it and they're doing great jobs. And I don't understand why most development teams don't do that anyway, right? They should literally, and then and if you need to find money to pay these modders that come to this version public test realm that you create for modders, if you need to pay them for that stuff, and you feel like you're not making enough money to do that, just make it a payable upgrade, right? Let's say, for instance, there's a realism upgrade that you guys use from a modder that created this version. You cleaned it up, made sure there wasn't nothing nefarious in there, and then they want to get paid for the mod. So let's say they get paid, I don't know, $5 every time somebody buys the mod, or $10, I don't know. Then that means you want to get paid too, because you got to come behind them and clean it up. So maybe you charge $12 to $15 for the mod, and then you disperse the money in a business way that's relevant and works well for the modder as well as it does for you, the one that's bringing it into your game. So then therefore, every time somebody gets on that game and downloads that mod, let's just say they pay $15 for a realism mod. Pay $15 for a realism mod. Let's say $8 goes to the modder, and then the other $7, let's say $15, the other $7 goes to Rockstar, right? Let's just say you do stuff like that. If you did stuff like that and it became downloadable content, it's a win-win for everybody. Now the modders, they have more reason to continue to work to make that game better, which then helps you, the company, make more money and bring more players to your content and game. Is that a business deal or what? Hey man, y'all need to sign me on to y'all team so I can help y'all make more money. But I just think that after looking at all these things and paying attention to what's going on, especially, because I'm just saying Rockstar, I had no idea that the game was actually, obviously playing on PC, me running that game and being able to run it at 2K and 4K is a whole night and day difference looking at the game. But to see it and play it, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. So I'm sure, I'm hoping more players are coming to the game that are getting hip to it, just like my old self that's coming to the game all after the fact. But yeah, this is just some of my thoughts on Grand Theft Auto. I'll be talking about a few more things about the game. I am excited, and I'm hoping that they are making a GTA 6 just like the rest of you, but do I think they necessarily need to do it? I don't know. Could they update their engine? Of course they could. Does the game look really out of date? Not really. If you're on a PC, and even with the new update you got for the PlayStation and Xbox, it doesn't really look bad. It actually looks great, and it could look better. So I'd be excited if they came out with a GTA 6. I just would want to make sure they do it online and not just make another game and then they don't make it online. That'd be crazy. And I'd like to see more from the game, actually. I'm enjoying it. I haven't gotten nearly through half the content. I'm just enjoying it as I play. It keeps you busy. So I'm excited. I get why everybody's excited. They want to see a GTA 6. I don't know if everybody's playing all the different type of content in the game. Me, myself, I'm really not playing all the different types because I'm doing one particular type now to get through all that stuff. And it's actually, I'm playing 3 different types of content right now, trying to get through all that stuff, but it's all connected just to do what I'm trying to do for the one piece of content. So no, I haven't got to enjoy the full breadth of the game. Obviously that's going to take time, but nonetheless, if you haven't played into all the different aspects of the game, then get into the game and try it out. You know what I'm saying? Get into the missions, get into the survivals, get into all those different things, get into the races, get into all that stuff because there's a lot going on in that game. I'm glad that they're keeping up to date with that game, and they're you know, even if the game had a subscription model, my feelings wouldn't be hurt. It wouldn't be hurt because I come from a game like World of Warcraft, and there's a subscription model there, and I couldn't get half the excitement or entertainment out of World of Warcraft that I get out of Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. Okay, so this is for all you World of Warcraft heads out there. If you haven't gotten on GTA 5 Online and just started playing with the game, you know, doing the jobs content and all that different stuff, then you should try that out because I come from that space, and I'm just saying there's a lot going on in Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. I done talked long enough about it. I will be making more videos and content on it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you got any comments, ideas, I'm still new to the game. I'm new. If you got any thoughts and ideas and information you want to share with me to help me on my way with the game, please feel free to put it in the comments below. I will take any information and try to apply it as I'm playing the game to the best of my ability. I'm glad you all stopped in for this episode, and I will catch you all in the next one.